Hello and welcome. My name's Stephanie. I'm here at Crosstown Auto's Used Car Supercenter. And today we're going to be taking a look at the 2016 Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk. This is a gorgeous vehicle with tons of style and great utility. Beneath that stylish hood there, we've got a 3.2-liter V6 engine. We've got lovely styling on the grills there. There's our daytime running lights. And beneath that, we do have fog lights and tow hooks. Coming around the side and down beneath our fender flares, we're going to see that we're riding on top of Selec Ice Blazer nitrogen-filled tires. These tires are going to be resistant to both heat and cold temperatures, and I do hope that I said that right. Alright, we've got lovely body side styling here. A breakaway side view mirror equipped with defrost as well. There's so many great features of this vehicle. Why don't you come along inside with me and we'll take a look. Alright, I've got our remote unlock key here that I'm going to use to get into your new vehicle. But it's got a couple of other cool features I'd like to show you first. We've got remote trunk open, which we're going to look at in just a few minutes, but we've also got remote start. So we're going to hear that engine roar to life. Awesome. Now something else, this is also a proximity key, so I'm going to put that into my pocket here. Walk on up. Put my hand here and it unlocks. Beautiful. This door opens nice and wide. Oops, sorry about that. Just kind of had to shift hands here. We've got storage, a speaker, button for the gas cap, and our power options, windows, mirrors, and locks. Speaking of power options, we've got a power driver's seat. And check out that rugged mat down there. We've got very comfortable bucket seats in this vehicle, as well as a dual sunroof. There's sunglasses storage, the dashboard, our lights, system brightness, another button to pop the trunk, and some extra storage space here. Alright, there's our pedals down there as well. So why don't we step on inside? Alright, I'm going to admit it, Cherokees are some of my favorite vehicles. I'm going to put our key safely here because it is push to start. So we're going to activate it with the push to start, even though we already remotely turned it on. All right. Oh, and I forgot to mention this driver's seat does have lumbar support, and I'm currently enjoying that right now. All right, so here is our steering wheel. I'm going to be using these buttons here to navigate the menu. Let's start at 1, shall we? Just keep it nice and neat. So we've got our speedometer. Oops, it was like miles per hour, so that's an option, but let's change it to kilometers per hour for now. So we're going 0 either way because we're safely parked. Here's our vehicle info. So we've got lots of information here. We got tire pressure, coolant temperature, transmission temperature, oil life, and battery voltage. Here we've got our fuel economy, our current, average, and range. We've got trip info, so you can keep track of up to 2 trips, trip A and trip B. We've got our stop and start. Audio now playing. Stored messages. Screen setup. And we're back. So there's so many great features of that menu. And we also have the ability to hook up our phone to this vehicle for hands-free calling. There's also voice recognition software. Cancel. Awesome. We've got cruise control here, and if we wrap our hands around this luxurious steering wheel here, we have volume. If we wrap our hands around the other side of the steering wheel, we've got tuning. So you can control your tunes right from the steering wheel without ever having to take your eyes off of the road, which is definitely awesome. Speaking of tunes, this vehicle is equipped with AM, FM, and XM radios. Up here we can see our current climate options. They're both on low and the AC is on. We've got the clock in the direction we're pointing, as well as the outside temperature. Here's our media, so we can connect 2 USB slots and an auxiliary slot. You can also connect wirelessly via Bluetooth, and there's even a slot for an SD card. So here under controls, we have heated seats on both the driver and the passenger side, and there's a mirror dimmer, as well as a heated wheel. Here are U apps. So the coolest thing about the U apps is that you can press and hold them to drag them down to the menu below, so you can kind of customize it for whatever apps you use most. Here's our climate. It's a dual zone climate control. You can sync it up if you wish. If you're riding alone or you're in your passenger, agree on what temperature it should be, no problem. Here's our navigational apps. And for our phone options, if we connect our phone, we've got redial, end, mute, transfer, join calls, do not disturb, reply with text message, and many more. There's so many great features. And I want to take a moment before I forget to show some extra sunglasses storage. Coming on down, there's our hazard lights. There's our stop start button, traction control off, screen off. Actually, I'm going to press that real quick and show you. It turns the screen off for you, and if you want it back, you just give it a simple tap. There is our tune and volume options there. Sorry. We've also got our dual zone climate control again. So you can adjust it manually as well as through the touch screen. You've got front and rear defrost, AC, air recirculation. Coming down further, we've got the SD card slot, USB slot, auxiliary slot, and the power outlet. So one of my favorite things about the Cherokees and the Grand Cherokees is that some of them have this Selec-Terrain mode here. So you've got auto, snow, sport, sand, mud, and rock. So you can select the you can kind of select the mode, and your vehicle, it'll help your vehicle perform at its best in those situations. And we've also got four-wheel drive in this vehicle. There's a four-wheel drive low option and a rear lock as well. Here we have our transmission, parking brake, the cup holders with our key safely inside, and we also have our multi-tiered storage between the seats, and in there we have a second USB slot and a power outlet. Over here we've got the passenger seat, which is very comfortable, but actually if you don't have a passenger, you can use this as storage, actually probably even if you do have a passenger, which is really neat. We've got a locking glove box here as well, and let's take another look at that passenger seat. It's got beautiful styling. The storage is definitely a big plus. Now up here we do have dual sunroofs. The first sunroof, you can vent it, you can open it, and you can close it all with one touch of a button. Very nice. And there's even an automatic cover for days like today where the sun's shining right in our face. You don't have to worry about it at all. There we go. Very nice. The sun's out of our eyes. Here's another sunglasses storage. And here are our lights. There's so many great features of this vehicle. Why don't you join me and we'll take a look in the back. All right, I've got our rear passenger's door here, opens nice and wide. It's also got storage, a speaker, and a power window. Looking at the back of the driver's seat, it has map storage, and we've got some awesome mats down there as well. We've got the same beautiful styling in the back seats as we do in the front. And additionally, if you pull this down, your rear passengers can have their own cup holders. They'll also have their own rear vent and power outlet. In case you don't have any rear passengers, these seats do fold down, giving you more cargo space. Speaking of cargo space, let's walk around and take a look. We've got rear tinted windows for the privacy of your passengers. We have a rear windshield wiper, backup camera, dual exhaust ports, trailer hitch and tow pins, as well as an extra tow hook back there. So for our pins, we have 4 and 7. Now this does have a remote trunk open, so why don't we take a look at that. All right, so let's press this twice and it'll open on up. You don't have to struggle with it. I hate struggling with trunks, especially when they're dirty, so that's a huge bonus for me personally. So check out all of this cargo space. We've got bag hooks, hooks for tie downs, And we've got an extra storage space there as well as a power outlet. Underneath here, oops, I dropped it, sorry. We also have a spare tire. Awesome. So one of my favorite things too is that you can press this button and back up and the trunk will close itself. So that's right, you don't have to touch it to open it or to close it, which is basically amazing. But you know, that's just me. So that was the 2016 Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk. Oh, we also have a roof rack system. Sorry about that. If you want to book your test drive, we're just a clicker call away here at Crosstown Auto. Thanks for walking around with me today. We hope to see you soon.